Okay. All righty. Good morning. My name is Margie Hunter, and you're in a class of Raj Yoga. The only thing I ask is that you don't eat 2 hours prior to class. And if you feel that you need to eat, please eat something very small, piece of fruit. Chew it very, very well. You can have coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink in the morning. Just don't drink a gallon, have a glass. Or in the afternoon, depending upon what time you're watching this, right? Stay within your own limitations. If at any time you feel any pain, please back out immediately. Back out. Right before you felt that, you go back into right before you felt the pain. Okay. I'm not with you, so you have to make sure that you know your own limitations. Be very, very gentle. Be very, very careful, and honor your body today. Okay. So if you can't hear me at any time, let me know. We'll continue. Please sit comfortably as you possibly can. But make sure your back is straight, your neck is straight, and your head is straight. As you're breathing in, raise your shoulders up, take them back. And as you're breathing out, just gently drop them. Bring your hands in your lap, right palm holding the left hand, both palms facing toward the sky, and the thumbs gently touching each other. Gently close your eyes and breathe in through your nose and breathe out through the center of your lips. What do I mean by the center of the lips? Just gently releasing the breath so that it goes to what would be this portion of the lips, the middle portion. We don't want it coming completely out of the mouth. We want you to gently start releasing that breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the center of the lips. Continue to breathe this way and observe the effect of the breath on the body. When you're breathing this way, the body automatically starts calming down. And so as a result, so does the mind. The mind starts calming down. Don't try to control it. Don't try to extend it. Just take what the breath gives you and allow it to just happen. And now I'd like you to guide your breath to your belly. As you're breathing in, fill the belly. And as you breathe out, release from the belly. Breathing in, you're filling the belly. And breathing out, you're releasing from the belly. If you're having difficulty doing this, maybe try visualizing a balloon in your belly. So as you're breathing in, you're filling that balloon. And as you're breathing out, you're deflating the balloon. Breathing in, you're inflating the balloon. And breathing out, you're deflating the balloon. Take your time. Now we're going to add a second step to the breath. As you breathe in, begin at the belly and guide it towards. And then as you breathe out, you release from the chest and then release the belly. Breathing in, you fill the belly, then fill the chest. And breathing out, you release from the chest and you release from the belly. Take your time. You can now release the breath through the lips, that exhalation if you haven't already, and just breathe it in and out through your nostrils. Making sure that you're beginning the breath at the belly as you inhale, and take the inhalation toward the chest. And then as you exhale, you begin by exhaling from the chest and then exhaling from the belly. Take your time. Now we'll add a third set of breath. We will begin by breathing at the belly, taking the breath through the belly, then filling the chest, and now we'll guide it toward the clavicle, toward the shoulders. And as you're breathing out, you release from the clavicle, release from the chest, and then release from the belly. Breathing in, filling the belly, then filling the chest, and then moving that breath toward the clavicle. And as you're breathing out, releasing from the clavicle, releasing from the chest, and then releasing. Take your time. It doesn't have to be a breath. It just has to be a deliberate breath. Beginning by filling the belly and ending by deflating the belly. Now let's move into a subtler level. I want you to become aware of the breath as you're breathing in. Observe it as it's flowing up your spine. And as you're breathing out, observe it as it flows down the spine. You're observing prana flowing up the spine as you inhale and flowing down the spine as you exhale. Prana in that inhalation, apana in that exhalation. And become aware of this body, the breath flowing through the body. Be aware of the sense of peace that's evoked. Be aware of the balance as it's occurring. Be aware of the harmony as it's occurring. And I'd like you to be aware of the center of the chest. And be aware of the significance of the center of that. As the breath passes through there on the way up and on the way down. Anahat chakra, our center of love. That's our essence, where our essence resides. Each breath passing through there on the way up and on the way down. Deep breath. Bring it back to a normal belly breath. And become aware of being one, this body, this mind, and this heart center. Sarve Sukina Santo Sarve Santo Nidhamaya Sarve Patrani Pashanto Makashi Kamapi Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunatu Saharveryam Sarvavahe Tejasvinavasitamastu Ma Vidvishovahe May every being be happy. May every being be free from all diseases. May every being feel and appear blissful. May there not be trace of sorrow within any being. Bless us so we may live together. We may be nourished together and learn the brilliance of this knowledge together, leading to self-unfoldment without any sense of pride, prejudice, or ego. May peace prevail along our bodies and our minds. May peace prevail throughout all the celestial bodies in the cosmos. And may peace prevail along our journey to self-realization. May peace prevail. Om Shanti. Keeping your eyes closed, your hands on your knees, palms facing toward the sky. Fingers are extended but relaxed. We'll be chanting Om 5 times. Om is A-U-M. The combination of those letters makes up that sound. As you chant, be aware of where that sound comes from, where it begins, the center of the chest, as it goes and reverberates and vibrates through your entire body. Be aware of the center of your palm, receiving at the center of the palm. And be aware of the crown of the head, connecting to the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in, and we'll begin. Om. Om. Without opening your eyes and without moving, be aware of your hands. They may feel heavy. It may feel like you're holding something. We placed our hands in this mudra, the fingers extended and the palms facing toward the sky. In this mudra, we're ready to receive. And we have received that energy generated, that prana, from our Om. And it has settled in our hands. Without moving, become aware of where in your body you may need some extra help, where there may be some discomfort, maybe some pain, where there needs to be an extra bit of love. And at this time, place your hands in that space. Remember, the brain is part of the body and so is the mind. As you place your hands there, whether it be on the body itself or on the head, visualize your hands as a blanket of energy, beautiful energy, bringing harmony and wellness and balance, with compassion, with love. When you feel that the hands have given everything they have to give, when the hands are light, bring them back in your lap, right palm holding the left hand, both palms facing toward the sky, and the thumbs gently touching each other. Breathe in, and as you breathe, mentally chant Om. Breathe in again, and as you breathe out, become aware of this body, in this place, in this space, at this moment in time. Breathe in one more time. And as you breathe out, let the breath begin at the crown of your head and flow throughout your entire body, all the way down to the tips of the toes. With love, with compassion, with gratitude. Take a moment to set your sankalpa, your intention for this practice. There's no right or wrong answer. It's a very personal answer. So just make sure that you're using positive words. Om Shanti. Namaste. Excuse me. And slowly and gently, when you're ready, open your eyes and extend your legs. Alrighty. We will begin by standing up, but I want you to make sure that your legs are awake, your feet are awake, the toes are awake. Just a reminder, I will be here next week, but I won't be here the following first week in February. So just a reminder of that. Okay. And then later on in the month, I will be leaving February 26th and won't be returning until March 16th. So a portion of March and the end of February, there won't be any class. I'm going to see if I can teach from India, but I'm not sure that I'll have the signal or the timing will work. But I'm working on that. Okay. All righty. Now let's stand up. Bring yourself to a space of balance. What do I mean by that? Make sure your feet are about hip width apart. If your balance is a little off, you can open the feet a little bit more, but don't open them too much more. The feet can be parallel, or if you find that you are better balanced with the heels coming in a little bit, do that. Sometimes you'll feel more balanced with the heels coming in. So you can try that. Try whatever works for you. For me, the feet being parallel works very well. But we're all different. So try whatever it is that works for you. We'll be going up on our toes. And that's where I'm asking you to bring the heels in a little bit because that might help you. I want you to focus on a point in front of you. My wall in front of me is very far from me. So I'm going to focus on the floor. But if you have a wall close to you, you can focus on the wall, on a point on the wall. We'll be doing Tadasana, which is palm tree posture. We're going to bring our hands on our head, interlace our fingers. As we breathe in, we're going to arms. We're going to face toward the sky, and we're going to raise our heels up on our toes. And as we breathe out, we draw heels, and we bring the hands back on the head. All right, so if you haven't begun already with me, let's start now. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. And one more. Breathing in, up. And breathing out, down. Extend your arms above your head. Arms are straight. Palms are facing each other. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the arms to the side. Palms are facing up halfway. And now turn the palms down. Bring the arms down. And bring that energy in. And keep your eyes closed. As you are going up on your toes and raising your arms, you're stretching the spine. We're creating space between each vertebra. We're also creating space in our torso. We were stretching in a vertical way. Our digestive system, the stomach, the liver, all the organs within this area. Beautiful, creating space in that area. So we're activating the digestion and we're activating the nervous system. A very gentle way. All right, it's going to be swaying. So interlace your fingers, palms facing toward the sky, and you did it in the other palm. Breathe in the center. As you breathe out, with your ears, arms next to your ears, arms in line with the body. Breathing out, you'll start by going to the right. Breathing in, you come back to center, and breathing out to the left. Breathing in, coming back to center. Make sure your arms are in line with your ears and that they are in line with the body. You don't want the hands in front. You don't want the hands behind you. You want the arms and the head and everything in one line. Alrighty, so let's do this together. Breathe in the center. And as you're breathing out, let's begin by going to the right. Breathing in, we come back to center. Breathing out to the left. Breathing in, center. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in, center. Breathing out to the left. Breathing in, center. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in, center. Out to the left. Breathing in, center. Out to the right. Breathing in, center. Out to the left. Breathing in, center. One more. Out to the right. Breathing in, center. Out to the left. Come back to center, breathing in. Release your hands, palms facing each other. Releasing. And as you're breathing out. Arms to the side, palms are facing halfway, turn the palms down, bring the arms down and bring that energy in. Excuse me. And keep your eyes closed. I want you to be aware of what's happening in the body. That's why I asked you to close your eyes. When we were going to the right, we were putting pressure on the liver, which is on the right side under our ribs. When we were going to the left, we were putting pressure on the stomach, activating both the liver and the stomach, activating that digestive system so that things start working, things start moving. We're also activating the intestines so that they can squeeze and release, squeeze and release. We're helping this whole area become awake. So this is beautiful to do it in the morning for that reason, right? We are also helping the nervous system. When we were going to the right, we were opening up the left side of the spine, creating space for those discs that are between the vertebrae. When we're going to the left, we were opening the right side of the spine, creating space on that side. So what happens is those discs between the vertebrae settle in where they need to settle. Very gentle, very beautiful. And we create this connection between the brain and the rest of the body, the muscles, the organs. It's a beautiful process, but it's a beautiful way to awaken the body. Alrighty, now open your legs a little bit more. Make the base a little bit wider. We will be twisting, so you want a nice wide base so that you're not off balance. We'll be doing Kati Chakrasana, so we'll be twisting the spine now. Arms are side, palms are facing down. Begin by going to the right. Take the left hand, place it on the right shoulder. Right hand wraps around the back. We breathe in the center, and as we're breathing out, we turn. If you can look at the left heel, that would be terrific. Stay here for a moment. Take a breath in and a breath out, and then we come back to center. Breathing in, open the arms. Then we go in the opposite side, breathing in, breathing out, and breathing in, we come back to center. Alrighty, so if you haven't begun with me already, let's begin. Breathe in the center position. As you breathe out, go to the right. Try to keep your legs straight. We're taking a breath here. Remember, breathing in, breathing out, and now we're breathing in and coming back to center. Breathing out to the left. Breathe in, breathe out, and breathing in back to center. Breathing out to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, and breathing in back to center. Breathing out to the left. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in back to center. Breathing out to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in back at center. Breathing out to the left. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in at center. Breathing out to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, center. Breathing out to the left. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, center. One more. Breathing out to the right. Breathe in, breathe out, breathing in, center. Breathing out to the left. Breathe in, breathe out, and breathing in, back at center. Release the hands, close your eyes, become aware of what's happening in the body. In twisting the spine, we're ensuring that the spine remains healthy. But again, we're activating the nervous system. We're also activating the digestive system and twisting the spine. We're twisting our torso. Again, activating all the organs and making sure that they all wake. Alrighty, and open your eyes, bring your feet back together and come down onto your mat. We have a request. And I think it's a good request, Marty. I like this asana, and this asana is really good for your back. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your legs as far as you can. I want you to observe. I can't open my legs that much. Some of you can probably open your legs a lot more than I can. I never have been able to. So stay within your own limitations, okay? I want you to hold on to your big toes. For those of you that may be surprised that you can touch your big toes, but you can. In this position, it's a little easier than when the legs are straight ahead. Okay, hold on to the big toes. Try to keep the back as flat as you can. And just stay. I'm aware of any stiffness in your back, any stiffness throughout the body. Feel the pull throughout the backs of the legs. Keep the feet perpendicular to the ground and active. We breathe in here and we breathe out here. Now, let's breathe in and raise the right arm up toward the sky. And as you're breathing out, start bringing it toward the left foot. Stay here for a moment. Take a breath in and a breath out. And as you're breathing in, come up. Hold on to the right big toe, breathe out. And as you breathe in, take the left hand up, bring it over to the right. As you're breathing out, you always, when you're folding, you breathe out and stay here. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in, raise the left hand up. And as you breathe out, hold on to the left big toe. Breathing in, raise the right hand up. And as you breathe out, take it toward the left foot. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in, one more breath out. Relax in this position. And now with your next breath in, raise your right arm up. And bring it back to the right big toe as you're breathing out. Breathing in, left hand up. And as you breathe out, go to your right. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Allow the body to relax in this position. And now breathing in, raise your left hand up. And as you're breathing out, hold on to your left big toe. And stay here for a moment. You become aware of the effect of this posture on your body. Slowly and gently, I'd like you to release your toes and place your fingers on the inside ankle. Not the outer ankle, but the inside part of your ankle. What we're going to do is, as you're breathing in, I want you to start running your hands up your legs along the inside of the leg. All the way up, past the knees, along the thighs, and relax the hands. Keep your eyes closed, bring your legs together. I'd like you to become aware of the effect of this asana on your body. A beautiful stretch. Also be aware that when you run your hands along the inside of your legs, you're stimulating your nervous system, but you're also stimulating your lymphatic system. Beautiful way of doing that. And open your eyes. Alrighty, now come on to your hands and knees. Your wrist should be under your shoulders, under your shoulder socket. Your knees under your hip socket. The knee should be width apart. Okay? Stay here for a moment. This is tabletop position. The tops of the feet can be on the ground, or you can tuck your toes in. It's up to you. Whatever you'd like to do today. Try both ways and see which way is most comfortable for you or most natural for you. As you're breathing in, I want you to focus on the hips, because the hip area is that lower back area as well as we're doing. So I want you to focus on that. So as you breathe in, you're going to be bringing the hips up. You're going to be tilting them up, and the head is going to come up. And as you breathe out, I want you to lead with the hips. Tuck the hips in, tuck your chin in, chin to your chest, belly button to your spine. Release all the air from your abdomen. Breathing in, you come up, hips up, head up. And breathing out, tuck the hips in, chin to the chest, belly button to the spine. Please begin if you haven't begun already. Remember, focus is on the hips and opening of the hips. I want you to feel the opening as you're spreading the hips up toward the sky. And breathing out, tracking the hips in, bringing them together and chin to the chest. Breathing in, hips up, head up. And breathing out, tuck the hips in, chin to the chest, belly button to the spine. Breathing in, hips up, head up. And breathing out, tuck the hips in, chin to the chest, belly button to the spine. Breathe in, hips up, head up. And breathing out, tuck the hips in, chin to the chest. Do two more at your own pace with your own breath. This is a beautiful, very beautiful asana. It's a very gentle movement. It's a very deliberate movement, but it's a very healthy movement for your spine. This can be done even by a pregnant woman. When you're finished, come back to tabletop. And I'd like you to open your legs just a little bit more. Bring the big toes toward each other, and I want you to bring your hips onto the ground. If you want to, you can open the legs even more. I want you to make space for the body to come down onto the mat. Bring your head onto the ground. Forehead is on the ground. Arms are extended over your head onto the ground. And stay here. All righty. Start moving your hands back toward your knees. Your head is still on the ground. You're just moving your hands, your knees, palms facing down. And I'd like you to use arms, don't use your back. Use the strength of the arms to help the back come up. Now bring the knees together. Leave the feet in the position that they're in. And this is the Vajrasana. If you're having problems with your digestion, this is a beautiful posture to do after you eat. I think this is the only posture in yoga that you can do after eating, especially directly after eating. But if you were to eat and stay in this position, your digestion would be very beautiful. And your elimination would be much easier. Okay, come on to your belly, extend the legs, extend the arms, forehead is on the ground. Arms are facing down, tops of the feet are on the ground. Your forehead is on the ground. Now, if you're finding that your nose is getting squished, what you can do is just tuck the chin in a little bit. So the top of the forehead is really what will be resting. It'll be higher on the forehead. And so you will make room for your nose. It won't be uncomfortable anymore. Now, if you find that even that doesn't help you, then just turn your head to one side. But try to see if you can just keep in line with your spine. This is Advasana. Beautiful, beautiful resting posture. So start moving your elbows into Makrasana, into the dive. Now, the feet are apart a little bit. Open up your legs a little bit. You don't want the feet together. The elbows are fairly close to the body and the hands are holding the face. Now, if your elbows are too far from you, I want you to see what happens. Your chest drops onto the ground. You don't want to have your chest on the ground. You want to have the chest elevated. If your elbows come too close to the body, then you can't really hold your face. You have to kind of drop your face into the hands. You don't want that either. So make it a nice sweet spot where the face rests very comfortably in the hands, the chest is off the ground, and you're resting comfortably. And now, I want you to observe your breath. We're lying in such a way that we can't access a belly breath. Our sternum is being compromised by this position. So what happens is our breath, rather than going vertically, you're going to feel it going horizontally, opening out rather than running up and down. So I want you to be aware of that chest opening, that thoracic breath, nurturing and opening that whole chest area. If you have asthma, or if you have COPD, this is a beautiful posture for you to do and rest in. It's also addressing the nervous system. Be aware of a nice bend in the spine as you're in this position. If at any moment you find that you're in discomfort or you're feeling pain, go back into Advasana. Otherwise, in this position, I'd like you to focus on your breath. Nice, easy in, and a nice, easy breath out. And observe the chest moving outwardly. Beautiful, beautiful way of nurturing your lungs. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add another step. So the focus is going to be on the lower back. So go back into Advasana, rest your back for a moment. Okay, now go back into Makrasana, to that crocodile posture. What we're going to be doing, excuse me, is bending our knees. So let me show you and then we'll do it together. You'll be breathing in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to be lifting the feet and bringing them toward the body. And then as you breathe in, you drop the feet. Once the feet are down on the ground, you release the breath and observe the relaxation that flows throughout the entire lower back through the buttocks. Once we're in this position, we're going to take a breath in, a breath out, we'll breathe in, and then as we exhale, we're going to lift the feet again. The most important part of this asana is really that we can ask at the end. Because big tense, when we have that lower back pain, it means that our lower back is usually very tense, that the muscles are constricted. So what we want to do is release that constriction, release those muscles and allow them to relax. And this position, this asana, permits that. So let's begin. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, raise your feet up. Bring the belly closer to the ground, actually your pubic bone closer to the ground. As you breathe in, the feet go down. And now as you breathe out, gently release. Be aware of the release throughout the whole lower back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift your feet. Bringing that pelvic area as close to the ground as you can. Breathing in, bring your feet down. And breathing out, release. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, raise your feet. Breathing in, bring your feet down. And breathe out. Relax the buttocks, relax the feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in again. And as you breathe out, raise. Breathing in, lower the feet. And as you breathe out, relax. Do one more at your own pace with your own breath. When you're finished, go back into Advasana. Arms are overhead, forehead is on the ground. Slowly and gently roll over onto your back. You'll be lying in Shavasana in the corpse pose. In Shavasana, feet are apart, 6 inches, 12 inches, whatever it is that's comfortable for you. Your arms are at your side, palms are facing toward the sky, but they're not touching your body. Allow yourself to remain here and become aware of what parts of the body are touching the ground. And be aware of what parts of the body are not touching the ground. And I'd like you to mentally repeat to me, I'm sorry, out loud. I am whole. I am full. I am total. I'm complete. I am perfect. I am Purnam. I am Sunyam in Purnam. I'm rich in the knowledge. I'm beautiful the way I am. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. Allow those words to settle in every cell in your body. When we say we are Purnam, we are perfection. We are everything in that perfection. When we say we are Sunyam in Purnam, we are nothing. We are nothingness in that everythingness. But it's in that nothingness that the possibility for that everythingness lies. The infinite possibilities. The possibilities for wellness. The possibilities for health. Infinite possibilities. Allow those thoughts to settle into every cell in your body. Now slowly and gently interlace your fingers and place them under your head. Bend your right leg. Bring your right foot on the ground. Bend the left leg. Bring the left foot on the ground. Now separate the feet so that they are about mat width apart. If you don't have a mat, your feet will be a little wider than your hips. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, take the knees to the right, all the way down. Bring that right knee all the way down. The left knee will probably not come all the way down to the ground, and that's okay. But they're both facing the right direction. Become aware of the pull through the left hip, through the left leg, all the way down to the left big toe. And now turn your head to the left. You feel the difference in the position. Breathing in, bring your face back to center, bring the knees up. And as you're breathing, take the knees to the left, all the way down. Take that left knee all the way down. And now you'll feel the pull throughout the right hip. Feel the pull coming through the right hip, through the left thigh, right thigh, all the way down to the right leg. Bring your head to the right. Face to center. Bring them up. And stay here for a moment. Let the knees come toward each other. This is a very resting posture. Just let the knees rest. All righty. Now bring the feet together. Knees are together. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, take the knees to the right. And with the next breath out, turn your head to the left. If you're feeling any tension in any part of the body, as you release your breath, visualize that breath flowing out of that part of the body. Visualize your lips in that part of the body and releasing your breath through there. Breathing in, bring the face back to center, bring the knees up. And as you're breathing out, take the knees to the left. And turn your head to the right. With your next exhalation, release any tension from your belly. Let go. And observe how the tension is released throughout the entire body. Breathing in, bring the face back to center. Bring the knees up. Stay here for a moment. Extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. Leave your hands where they are. Visualize being on a beach. It's sunny and warm. Feel the breeze on your skin. Not a care in the world. Just a beautiful morning. Listening to the birds, the waves of the ocean as they come down onto the sand. And now slowly and gently bend your left knee, bring your left foot on the ground, bend the right knee, right foot on the ground. Bring the right knee toward the chest, bring the left knee toward the chest. Keep your hands where they are. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, start bringing your knees toward the right side, all the way down on the ground on the right side of your body. Try to keep the knees as close to the body as you can and keeping them bent. And as you breathe out, turn your head to the left. Be aware of your left armpit. As you turn your head, you may feel some tension in the left armpit. And as you push your left elbow toward the ground, essentially that as well. It's a beautiful way of going deep. That's the lymphatic system there is activated, releasing any stagnant energy there. Breathing in, bring your face back to center, raise the knees up, take your time. And as you breathe out, take the knees to the left, all the way down. Make sure the knees are bent and as close to the body as you can get them. Your right elbow may have lifted, your right shoulder may have lifted, and that's okay. Just means that you're having some stiffness in your back. I hurt my back last 2 weeks ago. I still have a little stiffness, so my elbow has lifted off the ground, and that's okay. Turn your face to the right. Observe the pull in the right armpit. Become aware of going deep into the right armpit and releasing stagnation, letting the lymphatic system flow very freely through that area. Keep healthy. Bring your face back to center, raise your knees up, and bring your feet onto the ground. Extend the right leg, extend the left leg, release the hands, bring them at your sides, and Lion Shavasana, please. All right. Bring your arms at your side with your palms facing down. Bend your knees and bring your feet toward your buttocks. Bring your left ankle onto the right side, just above the right knee. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, without using your hands, push that left knee out so that you're opening your left hip. You're pushing that knee away from you. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, start bringing the right knee onto the ground on the right side, keeping the foot where it is, the left foot where it is. As the knee comes to the ground, the left ankle is still touching the right thigh, and the sole of the left foot is on the ground. Be aware of the pull coming from your spine and wrapping around your left hip, going through the left thigh, the left knee, all the way down to the left big toe. A beautiful way of stretching the psoas. Start to push down on your palms, push down, give yourself some leverage, and now start raising the right knee up. When you have pain in the back, this will help you because you will use this leverage so that you don't compromise your back or hurt your back more. So that's the reason for the palms down and pushing down on the palms. Bring your left foot in line with the right foot and stay here for a moment. And now bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh, just above the left knee. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, start bringing the left knee onto the ground on the left side. The sole of your left foot will be on the ground. Your arms are at your sides, palms are facing down. Arms are in line with your shoulders. Keep the left knee bent. Now you'll feel that pull coming from the right side, from the spine, wrapping around the right hip, your right leg, all the way down to the right big toe. Push down on your palms. Make sure you're pushing down. Use it as leverage. And now start raising your left knee up. Stay here for a moment. And now bring your right foot in line with your left foot. Now I'd like you to cross your legs as if you were sitting on a chair. You're going to cross your right leg over the left. Your arms are at your side. Stay here for a moment. And now I'd like you to breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring the legs toward the left, all the way down onto the ground. If you need to, you can use your left hand to help them come down. Try to keep the right hand on the right side of your body on the ground. Keep the legs intertwined, they're crossed. Your face is facing toward the sky. Your right hand is on the ground on the right side if possible. Otherwise, you can bring it to right behind you on your back or on the side of the body. But if you bring it on the ground on the right side, you'll also be opening up the chest in a beautiful way. Breathing in, start bringing the knees up. And stay here for a moment. Uncross your legs. Bring your right foot in line with the left foot. And now cross the left leg over the right leg. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, start bringing the knees down onto the right side, all the way down. Your face is facing toward the sky. Your left hand is on the ground on the left side if you can have it there. Otherwise, do the best that you can. But if you can keep it on the left, now you're opening the left side of it. Beautiful way. Beautiful twist in the spine. As you breathe out, release any tension from your belly. Breathing in, bringing the knees up. Stay here for a moment. Uncross your legs, bring your left foot in line with the right foot. Extend the right leg. Place your left foot onto the right knee. So the sole of your left foot is on top of the right knee. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, keeping the foot in contact with the knee and the right leg straight, you're going to bring the left knee onto the ground on the right side. Use the right hand to help you bring that knee down, all the way down. Keeping the left hand on the ground on the left side if you can. Face is facing towards the sky. As you breathe out, release any tension from your belly. Now, bring that left knee up. Stay at the center position for a moment. Bring the left foot on the ground. Bend the right knee and extend the left leg. Now bring the right foot onto the left knee. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to bring that right knee onto the ground on the left side. Use your left hand to help you if you need it, to bring that down and to hold it down. Your face is facing toward the sky. Your right foot is still on the left knee. Become aware of what parts of the body have stiffness. Let your breath flow through that area, releasing that stiffness. Try to relax in this position. Remember, it's in the relaxation that the healing happens. Okay, slowly and gently start bringing that right knee up, back to center. Place the right foot on the ground. Extend the right leg. Lie in Shavasana, please. In the corpse pose. Now bend the left knee. Bend the right knee. Bring the knees toward you, but I want the knees to be apart. You can hold on to the knees with your hands if you'd like. Now bring your feet towards the sky. Knees are still bent. And I want you to bring your arms inside your legs. You're going to either hold on to the big toe or hold on to the tops of the feet, and you wrap your hands on the outside of the feet and your feet are on the feet. So what we're doing is happy baby here. So knees are bent, soles of the feet are parallel with the sky. You're either holding on to your big toes or you're holding on to the outsides of the feet with your palms on top of the feet, on the top of your feet. So we're opening up the hips. If you've had children, imagine that you've seen them in the mornings when they're waking up in this position. Happy, happy baby. It's a beautiful asana to open up the hips and release tension. Slowly and gently start bringing the soles of the feet toward each other. And interlace your fingers over your feet if you can. You're bringing the feet toward the groin region. Back is very flat against the ground. Make sure your head and your neck are straight. Slowly release the feet. Bring the knees together and bring the feet on the ground. Keep the knees bent. Now bring the knees toward your chest and hold on to them. You can hug them. Release the left knee and let the left foot come onto the ground. Bring the right knee closer to the chest. Now, if you can, slide the left leg along your mat and straighten the leg. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, bring your nose toward the knee. Breathing in, bring your head down. Breathing out, nose toward the knee. And bring in, head down. Breathing out, nose toward the knee. And breathing in, head down. Release the right knee, bring the right foot on the ground. Extend the right leg. Stay here for a moment. And then once again, bend both knees. Bring them both toward your chest. If you can hug them, do that. Now release the right knee. Bring the right foot on the ground. Bring the left knee toward the chest as close as you can get it. And now extend the right leg as far as you can. If you can completely extend it, please do that. But if you can't, please know your limitations and keep the knee bent. Breathe in. As you're breathing out, nose to your knee. And breathing in, bring your head down. Breathing out, nose to the knee. And breathing in, head down. Breathing out, nose to the knee. And breathing in, head down. Slowly and gently release the leg. Let the leg extend and lie in Shavasana. Become aware of the state in which your body is. You will be doing Yoga Nidra, yogic sleepless sleep. So you may need a blanket for this. Go ahead and get a blanket. And I'd like you to lie in Shavasana or whatever position is most comfortable for you. If Shavasana is not comfortable, then lie in a different position. Be lying in that position for a few minutes. So try to make sure that you're as comfortable as you possibly can. If you need a bolster or something under your knee, go ahead and get that to make yourself more comfortable. When we have back pain, sometimes the knees need to be bent. So go ahead and do that. Take your time. I will be giving directions, assuming that you're lying in Shavasana. So, but if you're not, kind of adjust the directions to yourself, okay? So you're lying in Shavasana. The feet are apart, 6 inches, 12 inches, whatever it is that's comfortable for you. Your arms are at your side, palms are facing toward the sky. But they're not touching your body. And I want you to become aware of your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. As you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. Observe the belly rising as you breathe in and observe it going down as you breathe out. Breathing in, the belly rises, and as you breathe out, it goes down. Observe your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. I'd like you to bring your sankalpa, your intention, to you. Repeat it to yourself mentally. I want you to become aware of any scent there may be in the air. Be aware of any taste you might have in your mouth. Your eyes are closed, but be aware of what's to your right and what's to your left. Be aware of the environment around you. What is the temperature like on your skin? Is the temperature on your left big toe the same as the temperature on your right thumb? Become aware of the sounds around you. Maybe a car passing by, birds outside. And then closer to you, maybe the sound of your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. I'd like you to start count backwards. We'll begin with number 48. You breathe in, mentally repeat 48. And as you're breathing out, mentally say 48. And then as you breathe in, mentally say 47. And then mentally exhale with 47. And continue until you get to number 1. If you lose your place, go back to the beginning and begin at 48. Repeating the number with every inhalation and every exhalation. Excuse me. And now release your counting and be aware of this body. We bring our awareness to prana in this body. And we'll begin with the right thumb. Aware of prana flowing through the right thumb, the right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Your right hand, the right wrist, your right forearm, your elbow, your upper arm, right shoulder, the right armpit, the right side of your chest, the right side of your waist, the right side of your hip, the right leg, right knee, right calf, the right ankle, the right heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the whole right side vibrating in this pranic energy. Now we'll go to the left side of the body. The left thumb, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. The whole left hand, your wrist, your forearm, the left elbow, the upper arm, the left shoulder, the left armpit, the left side of your chest, left side of your waist, your left hip, your left leg, your knee, your calf, your left ankle, your heel, the sole of your foot, the top of your foot, your left big toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the whole left side vibrating in this pranic energy. The backs of both legs, your right buttock, your left buttock, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, the back of your head, your entire scalp, your forehead, your right temple, your left temple, your right eye, your left eye, the space between your eyes, your right ear, your left ear, your right cheek, your left cheek, your right nostril, your left nostril, your nose, your upper lip, your lower lip, your mouth, your chin, your throat, both arms, your chest, your abdomen, your hips, both legs, both feet, all 10 toes, all 10 fingers, vibrating in this pranic energy. The whole body vibrating in this pranic energy. Prana flowing throughout the entire body. A life force, our life source, flowing throughout the entire body. every cell vibrating in this pranic energy, every space filled with this pranic energy, balanced, harmonious, healthy, with a tremendous amount of ease. Be aware of the ease that has settled in the body. Be aware of the vibration of prana. Be aware of the life that prana gives. The force, the source, flowing throughout the entire body. Oh, hum, oh, hum, so, hum. Become aware of the sounds around you. Become aware of your breath and the sound of your breath. Become aware of your environment, the temperature of your environment. Your eyes are closed, but become aware of what's to your right and what's to your left. Be aware of any taste you may have in your mouth, any scent there might be in the air. Bring your sankalpa to you. Be aware of your sankalpa. Let that intention flow through you. Be aware of this body. Purnamadavam Purnamedam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Become aware of your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. Point your toes away from you and relax them. Make a fist of your hands and hold them tight and relax them. Raise your right arm overhead onto the ground and turn onto your right side. Bend the left knee and bring it on the ground in front of you, and bring your left hand on the ground in front of you as well. In this position, any stiffness that may have settled in your back will work itself out. Slowly, very slowly and very gently. Please use your arms, don't use your back. Push yourself up and sit up facing me with your eyes closed. Place your hands in your lap, right palm holding the left hand, both palms facing toward the sky, and the thumbs gently touching each other. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, mentally chant Om. Put your mind where your heart is, and put your heart where your mind is. And let that be what guides you. Om Shanti. Namaste. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Hari Om. Thank you for joining me today.
Hari Om. Thank you, Margie.
Thank you, Margie. Have a nice week.